Hello, it is I, Eatin Shit Food Reviews, again. Alright, what we have here today is, I went to my supermarket and it was Easter. But actually it was 2 days after Easter, so all the delicious Easter candy was on sale. So I decided I was gonna grab something and kind of review it. And this is what I came up with. The Kinder Egg Hunt Kit. It was on for half price. It would normally be $8.88. It was $4.44 when we bought it. We can kind of we got a little table of contents back here. Each box contains 4 Kinder Surprise eggs. Now, if you live in the United States, you will not know what these things are, or you will only be vaguely familiar with them because there's a law, a Food and Drug Administration law, that states that a piece of food cannot have something inedible completely encapsulated inside of it, right? I learned this quite recently. And that's what a Kinder Surprise egg does, right? It's a little toy wrapped in a chocolate egg, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess it just assumes that people are so stupid that they try to eat the chocolate egg whole and then swallow the toy. So for fuck's sakes, I don't know, you know what I mean? It seems like a pretty condescending law, but whatever. 1 Kinder Hollow Bunny, 8 Kinder Choco Bonds, I don't know what that is. And then 4 Kinder Eggs, smaller eggs. And I think the Choco Bonds and the eggs are filled with a sort of hazelnut cream. And oh man, if my experience tells me anything, they're gonna be delicious. I guess the idea is that you hide these various items around the house for your kids to go take a look at. Now, bearing in mind this thing does cost $8 originally, it does seem that this thing is a relatively meager treasure hunt, right? I think I guess I can imagine getting some air of legitimate competition, you know what I mean? Because whatever kid winds up getting the bunny really has received the holy grail of the hunt, hey? But let's get down to brass tacks here. I'm going to start with one of these Kinder Choco Bonds. Alright? Pretty minute, small looking item. Just wrapped up in a piece of plastic. It's egg shaped. Smells like chocolate. Smells like chocolate. And now, the bite. Oh, is that strange? I thought this would be hazelnut filling, but not really as much. It's more it's got this much of a hint of hazelnut. You know, it's not like Nutella or something that's just lousy with hazelnuts or those Ferrero Rochers. This has a really light hazelnut flavor with a sort of milky, more of a milky texture or something. Tasty though. Next, we have the Kinder Egg. It says Kinder Eggs on it, which is funny because I'm looking at this and it's a singular egg. Okay, so this one, it's got a little seam down the middle. And I don't know what that means, but let's find out. What if there's a really, really tiny toy inside this one? Oh man. Holy God, that is delectable. Oops. I don't want to lose any of this. It's got the thinnest coating of wafer on the inside, and it's filled with hazelnut filling so rich that I can't even believe it. Oh, it's actually heavenly. Fuck serving this on an Easter egg hunt. I'm going to be serving this at my next high class socialite affair. Next, we move on to the Kinder Surprise egg. My lovely assistant camerawoman must just be dying because she's watching me eat all of these delicious treats in a row, and she gets none so far, but she will. She'll get some. So, let's take a look. This is a classic Kinder Surprise egg. If you're Canadian, you know what this is. It's a beautiful treat. I'm just going to bust this open here, and you'll watch. All right. And what the thing is with this thing is you can kind of crack it open from square one, and as you can see, there's a small capsule inside that houses a toy. I gotta admit though, as an Easter confection, that toy really adds something to this. Wow. Not sure what the toy is. It's, they always have a bunch of different series and stuff like that. Sometimes the toys are really fun. Sometimes they're just fucking right straight bogus. This one looks like 2 plastic triangles, so this one looks like it's gonna fall under the straight bogus category. It looks like a miniature little kite or something like that, or I don't know what the hell. It's I don't know. I'll put it together for you guys and we can kind of edit out some of the dead space or something like that. But right now, what it looks like to me is 2 triangles and a piece of, like, plastic, right? Okay, I see what appears to be a depiction of, like, a squid's face or something like that, but here we go. And what it shows on the, like, packaging is just that, like, you put this thing together and then you throw it or something like that. The camera lady might be just a touch indisposed. I could not even imagine why. If you hear any chewing sounds in the camera that are okay, so here we have it. Now the thing tells me to throw it. So okay, so everyone get ready for the fucking dumbest thing you'll ever see. All right. You know what I mean? It's not that ain't so bad. I don't know. That's not so bad. It's like a flying squid. Like, all right, let's finish this shit up. I'm gonna try to wrap this up relatively quickly. So now we have the Kinder Hollow Bunny. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of don't feel like eating it because I've just eaten like 3 pieces of fucking chocolate. Which I'm not gonna eat this entire thing, but like, you know, I gotta eat some of it. I'm just gonna take the top off here, and it'd be a real miracle if this stuff was filled with that same hazelnut filling. One thing I think that's worth noting about this, like, rabbit inside here is that, like, it has a look on its face that basically dares you to eat it. Like, this is the stuff of nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind the fact that it, like, cracks apart to become this, like, fucked up rabbit sarcophagus. Like, I don't even know, you know what I mean? Like, to look at it like that, not only are the eyes kind of swirling, but it also has basically a dead stare, implying that its brain fell out sometime. Like, you know what I mean? It's too grotesque. Anyways, but I'm going to have a taste. You can see it kind of has that line through it like all these other things do, which leads me to believe that it's going to be the same chocolate as a candy, or as a Kinder Egg, the toy one. I was right. But this one has like more white shit inside. I mean, it's a tasty bunny, I guess, would be the way that I put it. Kinder took the time to put together for me this little egg hunt kit, and now I've eaten some of it. So I was a little disappointed in the toy, but then there's still 3 other potential toys, right? Let me wrap this up for you. The Kinder Egg Hunt Kit. For $4 or for $4.44, I'd say pick it up. At the full, like, $8.88, I'd avoid it. Get your kid something different for Easter. Like, kids don't even care what the fuck the quality is of Easter chocolate, right? Like, you can probably, honest to God, give them, like, egg-shaped pieces of, like, shit. And then eat them, you know, just for the excitement and stuff like that. So, I'd wait till this goes on sale, buy it afterwards, and then, like, eat it all to yourself as a grown-up. The chocolate, 8 or 9 out of 10. The value, 4 out of 10. Combined, 6 out of 10. Good night!